I'm just going to come out and say it. I do not condone the use of any drugs. I know I talk about the crazy shit that I've done. A lot of it is drug related, and I don't mean to glorify my drug use. Admittedly, some of it was pretty glorious, but no, my drug use led me to ruin my career. I ruined relationships with people in my family. I ruined friendships that I had had my whole life. Um, I was arrested multiple times. I have a criminal record, criminal history, so every time I've looked for a job, that shit has popped up, and I've always had to explain myself, and um, it never gets any easier. Drugs led me to an extremely dark, dark place. A place where I felt like suicide was the only option. I know I haven't gotten to that part yet in my storytelling, and I have left some details out. I'm trying to tell a pretty full and complete story, but there are details that I have left out, whether intentionally or unintentionally. Um, I just, it comes down to a time thing. I'm hoping I can revisit a lot of these experiences and kind of expand upon them and give more context. I just want to kind of get the story going and moving. I mean, I have 12 years to cover, and I've only covered like the first 5 or 6 months of things really going crazy. And I know I haven't talked a lot about video games, and I do play a lot of video games, but I'm just trying to get this story from beginning to end, and then I'm going to fill in the blanks, and uh, hopefully I can talk more about video games and shit like that. But no, I do not condone the use of drugs ever. They ruined my life, and if for some reason you're listening to this and you're like, oh, he makes drugs sound so amazing, I'm gonna go look for drugs. You're a fucking moron. I'm telling you that right now. If you are thinking that, you are dumb as shit, and you should go talk to somebody because drugs are bad. And I have never seen anything positive come out of drug use in the decade plus of of being in the thick of things and in the trenches of addiction. I've seen nothing but heartache and ruin from drug use. I've seen overdoses. I've seen death. I've gone to funerals of people that I was really close to, and standing over their caskets and knowing that I could be next and not caring, like that's not a good place for any person to be. It's really quite actually fucked up, but I just wanted to put this out there. I I don't wish addiction on anybody, not even my worst enemies would I ever wish the type of hell I went through, because it's just not worth it. And if you happen to be one of those people in hell dealing with addiction, or you know somebody that is, don't give up hope for them. If I could make it out and survive, anybody could. I know that is a fact. Just, you can do it. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. You can totally hear the echo of my bedroom. And probably my office too if I were to go down in it. I think it's still better to record in my walk-in closet. It definitely muffles all the sound. I really need to invest in a decent microphone. So I don't have to sit in my walk-in closet like a retard.